It's time for the Daily Show with Jay and Jeremy. We're gonna bring you a great Friday. I hope you're ready for the G&G Daily Show. Get ready for Jay and Jeremy. Boom!
What's
I
going
nailed
on?
it. I think I nailed it that time. I think I nailed it.
What's going on, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jay. I was sitting there talking to Jay before the show. He's like, I've been on Daily more than you. I sang yesterday. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I was
you weren't on
on Wednesday.
yesterday. Well, yes, I was. What day was yesterday? I was like,
on Monday too.
Were you on Monday?
Yeah, because you were driving.
Okay.
So I was on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's 3 days.
Yeah, but still, you were like, I was on yesterday. And I'm like, no,
I
you
know.
weren't.
I was on yesterday. He's like, yo, you weren't.
Welcome into Geeks and Gamers Daily. I am your host, Jeremy, and I'm joined by Drunk 3PO, the legend, the most beautiful singer on the planet. You can't get any better than that.
At least you hit the jingle this time.
You guys
yesterday,
wonder.
A little like,
yeah, I heard that.
oh, I'm live.
I heard that. But like, so what's funny is, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, what do I spend all my super chat money on since we make so much in super chats and people think I'm rich? It's to pay for Jay to sing. You guys don't know how much it cost to get Jay to sing. He is a premium cost. Okay. It's a premium cost.
Top tier.
Basically, they were giving me the options like, hey, you can have Taylor Swift or you can have Drunk 3PO for this price. I was like, well, give me Drunk 3PO.
Yeah, I mean, I love America, unlike those other people.
So. Oh, man. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. And then after this, I'm going on with the quartering. I
sent Jeremy the thumbnail early this morning. I was like, bro, you're making out with Brie Larson.
I know, man. I was like,
I was dying.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? But that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Joshua Henderson is asking for gifted memberships. Dom's already dropped 10. Mr. Parker dropped 1. Joshua says, can someone send me a membership for please? Probably meant pretty please, but either way, maybe that will give you the hookup, brother. We will see. We have a very generous chat here. Sophie says, hail, last day overseas. Probably last super chat for a while. I cannot say no to gift shops. Help. Hey, I totally understand that, man. Gift shops are so crazy, like in the best way. Penniless Clown just dropped 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
There we go. Tupac's baby leg says hi, Jay, with a winky emoji.
Heck?
Yeah.
I don't want no baby leg.
Andrew says thumbnail looks like Jeremy watching the final season of Attack on Titan. Hail the retard cast. Hey. That's what it is. That's what it is. I have not seen the final season of Attack on Titan, so I don't know if I'll get around to it. I think I have like total of 20 episodes left. I don't think I can't remember. I was checking out. As I was watching Attack on Titan the last time. Jay Saggy Orangutan Titty says Jay and Krista need to be a singing duo. There you go, Jay. That'd be good. That'd make MCU fan mad.
Yeah, maybe.
Kelly Paulson,
so much better than me though, so it's like,
Yeah, I couldn't afford Krista. I had to deal with Jay. Yeah. Kelly Paulson just dropped 5 gifted memberships. Look at that. The memberships are flying. They are flying. Because Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, yo, Jeremy, your boy Tim Pool gave Eric and the Rippaverse a shout out. Now weirdos are attacking Tim over it. Just another day for Tim. Yeah, I actually mentioned that on CobraCast. That was really awesome. I was really happy to see that, man. Hope people continue to shout out Rippa. It's great to see all of his success. And people are really mad about that. Really mad about that. A lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, a lot of hatred. People turning on him. Welcome to success, man. Welcome to success.
It's terrible.
Thunderstrike says, sending an update on my daughter in the NICU. She is at 4 pounds, can wear onesies now, and is almost off the respirator. Should be home in a few weeks. That is awesome,
oh, man. That's fantastic, man.
Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Thank you for the update. And, obviously, GG199, we got your back. So keep us posted, brother. That is great to hear. We are so happy to hear that.
That is great to hear.
So
you want to hear some other good news before we talk about disasters?
Yeah.
Like this was pretty cool. I gotta say, this was pretty cool. Let me blow this up real quick. Let me tell you.
He's gonna blow this up. He's gonna blow this up.
You go off camera.
Yeah. I had to reach over and get my water.
Let me. I don't know if you've seen this, but every now and then it's like there's got to be some good news. Some good news. This video's making the rounds here about Stanley Cup. Apparently, there was a terrible fire around at someone's home, and her car got completely engulfed in the flames, right? But the only thing that stayed with its ice intact was the Stanley Cup, and and I'm not talking about the hockey prize, but just watch this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's less than a minute, but it's pretty cool.
That's what I got.
It's in a fire yesterday. Still has ice in it.
Hey, Danielle. My name is Terrence Riley. I'm the president of Stanley. And we've all seen your video. Wow, what an ordeal. And we're all really glad you're safe. Thanks for sharing the video because, wow, it really shows how our Stanleys are built for life.
Pretty cool.
Because what it went through with you, I couldn't think of a better example of our product's quality. But anyway, we're glad you're safe. I've seen a lot of comments that we should send you some Stanleys. Well, we're going to send you some Stanleys. But there's one more thing. We've never done this before, and we'll probably never do it again. But we'd love to replace your vehicle.
Yeah, so they're sending her a new car.
All of us at Stanley, we'd really like to replace your vehicle.
I think that's pretty, that lady gave this company probably the greatest endorsement of all time. Your freaking car goes up in flames and there's still ice left in your cup.
Yep.
Like, what the heck? I mean, that's the I couldn't believe is like, yeah, they're sending her a brand new car with some products. Yeah, there it is. Like,
it's mine right there.
And it's like, that's pretty cool. Didn't have to do that. Could have used that TikTok for promotion, but hey, man, let's send her a brand new car. So let's start off the day, this beautiful Friday. It's nice here in Central Florida. The weather's it's not so hot. It's not raining right now. It's like 74, a little cloudy, but yeah.
Well, I was in Pensacola these last few days. Pensacola was cold and nasty with the rain, man. And then I drove in the rain back to Orlando, and like the temperature just slowly, slowly. I mean, it was like kind of like when I got there, around like right through Tallahassee, it started to seem like it was starting to kind of change over a little bit. But yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom. I was like, what the hell, man? Florida weather is wild. Because most people think Florida, they think automatically Eastern, time zone. But in Pensacola, I'm in the Central time zone there,
Yeah, so you're an hour behind.
Yep. Jay, we got a question for you from Tomac.
Oh, so Jay, would you say the 1987 or the 2004 version of Sid Meier's Pirates is better?
You have the History of Pirates channel.
Did I say that correctly? I always called that the pirate game. I have to go back to the 1987 version. I recently downloaded the 2004 version on Steam and tried to play it, but it just kept freezing up, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get through. I like the original version so much better. So,
if you guys don't know, Jay has a History of Pirates channel.
Yeah.
You guys,
I love the 87. I think that was one of my first introduction to a pirate game was way back then. But yeah, and like you could get it now for like 99 cents, that original version, but computers are so advanced now. It's like it doesn't know how to process those older games. It's kind of like we don't know what to do here. 3 buttons and then it's like, then it's done. But I like the older version. The newer one, like they tried, and I think it's neat, but for some reason on Steam, like I was trying to get it to work where I could stream it, and it just kept like not only freezing, but freezing and frozen. Like it doesn't, how like some things freeze and it'll catch itself. It like freezes and like you have to restart the entire game. It's like I don't like that, so I haven't played it.
I just want to play Fortnite. So.
Yeah, me too, man. I've only played once this week, and I'm like feeling some withdrawal. Maybe tonight.
The new update, man. The new update.
Maybe
So
tonight.
yeah, I do like the new update, so it's pretty good. All right, so we got to talk shop today. We got to talk about. I just think it's perfect that we have the Marvels and we have the new Hunger Games with Rachel Zegler releasing back-to-back weeks, and it's not looking good for either one of them. As a matter of fact, for the Marvels, and I made a video on this here on the channel, but for the Marvels, it's truly horrific. It really is truly horrific, and it's getting substantially worse. And the more you break these numbers down, there is just no way that the MCU can continue to move forward based on what we are seeing. And I'm sure we're going to get some new numbers here in just a few minutes. As a matter of fact, let me double check to see, because I know some of so the most recent one was 20 minutes ago for Hunger Games. We'll talk about the Marvels right now. And this is from Luis. And I mean, this is awful. This is awful.
Yeah.
The Marvels crashes on Wednesday, grossing just 1.8 at the U.S. box office. $1.8 million. Jay, Dark Phoenix did 2.1. Dark Phoenix did
I did not like that
2.1.
movie, and I thought that movie was terrible.
Like these numbers are horrifically bad, and we're seeing the Marvel bots melt down like crazy. Are you seeing this is just misogyny and racism?
Oh yeah, we got a few people in our chat screaming right now.
I mean,
they're mad at you, Jeremy.
They are, and you know what? You gotta put a cape on and get super fucking mad. And that'll be a closer version of a superhero than what we've seen with the Marvels or the MCU in the last phase. But yeah, this is just getting worse and worse right now. And there was an article basically that broke it down, that it said that the Marvels, and I'm not breaking any news here, because I know Ryan and Valiant Renegade and others have covered it. The Marvels has to make $700 million to break even. $700 million just to break even. It might not hit $250 million worldwide at this rate. I think there might be a legitimate question that it might not even hit 200 million. I don't even know if it can hit 200 million at this point. It is crashing worse than we possibly imagined. So right now, this could be a nearly $500 million loss. This is catastrophic.
Yeah, I think this movie is going to, and I also believe this is why we're seeing so many changes from Marvel all of the sudden. Like it's like a full on, okay, we have got to change everything. So it's like they're like, let's move away from the Kang dynasty. Let's bring in the Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal, great casting there. Disney, good job. And sarcastic, but it's just they are just changing everything as fast as they possibly can, because they know this is nobody's going to see their films. I remember reading an article that from Variety that they were so shocked that Ant-Man Quantumania didn't do as well as they thought, because they promoted that as the new phase in Marvel, with the new Kang as the new bad guy, and the new Avengers were going to come together. And now, after seeing they're completely rewriting the new Captain America movie, I wish they would have kept the NWO title. That would have been great.
That would have been awesome.
I think that would have been funny. And then so they're completely changing that film, and they're completely announcing new stuff. And if these rumors, for whatever reasons, are true, that they need to bring in Doctor Doom to kind of save things, then yeah, they're doing it at a rapid pace. I believe they are not moving away from Jonathan Majors because of his legal trouble. It's because nobody cares about the character. They did a terrible job in introducing Kang into the movies. He's already been beaten twice by Loki.
Yep.
And Ant-Man. It's like, okay, so what's the big deal? People don't understand. A lot of even people that read comic books don't quite understand the multiverse and how it works, and why are you bringing everybody back, and why is this working? How come there's all these people? It's just so they just have confused the audience. Number one. Number two, they've written terrible movies with no risk whatsoever. All these movies are basically watch our movie to watch the last 5 seconds of the film, and that's all it is. And it's like they're trying to say, well, make sure you watch the Disney Plus and then this film over here and read that book right here and read this. It's a terrible model to keep people to keep people interested. Just terrible. Again, like the only thing we really can compare it to is just the first phase from Iron Man to Endgame, where they literally laid out a map saying, don't stay on the course. One to the end. We don't need any side shows. We don't need any TV series. We don't need anything. We don't need any books. Just stay the course, and people will enjoy it for what it's worth. And they did. And now it's like, well, let's milk this thing and totally screw everything else up. So.
And right here it says that the production costs, marketing expenses, and the cut taken by exhibitors, the Marvels must gross about $700 million before it sees any profits. $700 million.
They were banking that this was $1 billion film.
Yeah, and I just saw something amazing. I just saw this. In China, the box office for the MCU, the Marvels, it dropped 92.6% from the previous Friday opening. 92.6%. And it's eyeing a $900,000 to $1.2 million second 3-day weekend and a 89 to 93% drop in
basically everybody. They basically have like 3 people left in that entire country of what, 10 billion people? I'm just joking, but that are going to walk into the Chinese box office and watch this film. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Wow. Are you kidding me? Holy shit.
And then we have Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
$5 million box office. And I remember telling Ryan, I was like, I think this movie has potential to do more than the Marvels. And Ryan's like, man,
I think you told me that, and I didn't believe you.
It's hard to, of course, that was just a guess. I was just like looking at what you see trending, and it's just like, well, they're doing everything right, taking care of the fan base, and it's like, but I think what kept us not believing that is this right here. We thought that the international box office for the Marvels, because it's Marvel, will have a bigger appeal, and 93% drop.
That is unbelievable.
That's like basically everybody.
That is catastrophic, and that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw it being this bad. Like, we knew it was going to be bad. We knew it was going to probably lose a lot of money. This is insane. And this is a result of feminism and your identity politics propaganda. It just is. Fans have been saying it for a while. This is the result of it right here. It's not going to get any better.
Did you see that article about Kevin Feige going to quit Avengers because there wasn't enough diversity in Marvel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What the heck, man? Like, bring back the Russo brothers, man. You want to go back to basics?
And this is exactly what Disney can look forward to with the Rey movie, with the Dave Filoni movie.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is what Star Wars is going to be facing.
I'm telling you, man, this Brie Larson and the Marvels could be the legit turning point for all that stuff. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's going to get better. I'm just saying that they might have to sit back and go, we got to change because this ain't working, man. Like, or people might, I agree with everyone in our chat and you, Jeremy, where it's like, for this thing to get better, they literally need somebody to walk in there and go, everyone gather around, every one of you, even you, Dave, back in the corner. Hey, you, Earl, over there. That was by that computer. Everybody gather around. You guys are all relieved of duty. We're going to change every single employee here and start over. So I that's the only way
Yeah.
You know, and then like make an announcement on social media. Hey guys, we'll be back in like 2 years.
Yeah.
And not say just be done with it.
This is insane.
Yeah, because
when I made the title and everything, and I was going over things, I didn't even have these numbers in front of me at that point in time. I just saw he just posted this.
I got a video to make.
That's Holy crap! This is insane. 93% drop. I'd never seen anything like
Star
this.
Wars, man.
Yes, I've never seen anything like this. This is insane. And again,
you want to know what's worse, Jeremy? The cope is worse than the drop off.
I know.
And we have
$700 million is what this movie needs to make. That's not my reporting. This is Game Rant. This is Game Rant. So she can't sit there and go, "Oh, you guys just." This is a report from a completely different site.
Yeah,
700 million just to break even, and this is what we're dealing with right here. Go ahead, Jay.
No, like we've all talked about this dude who had a. All right, I'm gonna share this real quick over top of you here.
Okay.
This guy, he went on a freaking rant and blamed in a previous tweet. He goes, "Guys, let me just tell you why the Marvels isn't doing well. Number one, Brie Larson couldn't go out and promote. Number two, the fan base of Marvels is just too complainy and whiny. Number three, Marvels he listed everything. He talked about YouTubers. He talked about the studio saying Marvel should have released this film after a blockbuster like Infinity War and Spider-Man. You're like, what? And it's like, numbers don't lie, dude. Like, nobody cares. Nobody wants to see this. And now he's back at it saying, so many sad, grifter-loving incels showing up in the replies of everything I try to say and debate me about the Marvels. He's like, I'm just not going to debate you. Save your breath. You're boring. It's like I just don't get what kind of world these people live in when the numbers don't lie. It isn't us. It isn't YouTubers that destroyed this film. It isn't Marvel that, well, I'll blame Marvel, but it isn't all these things that you listed. It isn't Marvel putting this movie behind an Infinity War or a Spider-Man film that destroyed this film. It's the movie sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the bottom line. And you just have to understand that nobody cared to watch it. Most people that went and saw the Marvels were men, you know, which was, yeah, not even the women showed up. They don't care. Nope. And you're out there calling people incels that didn't like the film. Like, what? The copium is just connected to his face, man. I just don't.
It's impressive.
It is impressive, like how stupid these people are, and yet he's a journalist.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It is truly fantastic to watch this all play out. And again, I go back to when Captain Marvel came out and all like the praise, the media just defending and the narrative and how Marvel protected everything about that movie and how it elevated it to $1 billion film. And then seeing where we are now, this just shows you that every single thing that we said about Captain Marvel, about Brie Larson, and about what they were doing has been confirmed. None of these people actually cared about Brie Larson. None of these Brie bots actually cared. None of them. It was all just a bunch of trendy bullshit and a bunch of NPCs. And the proof is here now. I don't think we've ever seen a sequel fall off this badly from the previous film. I don't think we've ever seen that. I would have to like. Is there a $1 billion film that might not hit 250 million worldwide on its follow up? Like, we've never seen anything like this. Again, Spider-Man 3. All right, even Spider-Man 3 did almost like $700 or $800 million, and people didn't like that movie. But it's still because it was carrying over from Spider-Man 2, which everybody loved. So Spider-Man 3 still, and I don't think Spider-Man 3 was like the worst film ever or anything like that. It just wasn't as good as 1 or 2. But the previous love for the films that came before it carried that box office. Wow.
Well, I just like the other thing is too is I don't understand whoever is running their I don't know what department this is, but who's ever looking at analytics over there, they need to be fired immediately, because apparently they thought that the lowest watched Marvel show on Disney Plus, Miss Marvel, deserved to be on the big screen So it's like, let's put her in there. And then Captain Rambo, which also got bad remarks too. They're like, we need to put her on the big screen as well. And let's not do a Captain Marvel 2. Let's just put them all together and figure out what we're going to do. And it's just, I just don't get it. Like you see that no one's interested. You see that nobody wanted to watch. Like, it's right there. The numbers don't lie, but yet you're like, keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. We got you. We got you. It'll work. Trust me. Brie Larson will save those two. So it didn't work.
I mean, I just I'm loving this, man. I really am having a lot of fun watching this whole thing play out. And it's, you know, it's just nice to see. Yesterday you guys
wait, but you want to know something? Sorry, before that, like,
you good?
What's even crazy is Bob Iger did an interview yesterday, and they're like, Bob, you got anything cool worked up, like some special announcement? You know, like maybe you guys have been like in the kitchen cooking something new for everyone. And he goes, yeah, I got something. We got Frozen 3 and Frozen 4 coming out. That's what he announced. These people are bankrupt. They have no creativity. They have got everybody wrong for Hollywood working for them, thinking that they know what people want. That's your big announcement. Nothing new, nothing impressive. Frozen 3 hasn't even been released yet, and Bob Iger's like, we got a 3 and a 4. Is everybody excited about that? It's like, we are bankrupt creativity, everyone. Like, we have no one in here that can create anything new or challenging, so we're just going to keep milking over and over again, like stuff that worked in the past. So it's just freaking wild, man. Like, it's wild.
The other day you guys were talking about this Thanksgiving movie, you know, and you were asking when Thanksgiving comes out. Remember that?
It came out yesterday. Yeah.
And the fact that somebody referenced Thanksgiving and you and Ryan had never heard of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of the worst, best movies ever made.
Oh, yeah?
It's about a killer turkey. And when he kills people, he says, gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Dude,
I must watch this film now.
I can only show you one little clip because everything else gets age restricted, but I can show you, like, this is just one clip from it, okay? Watch this shit.
I must watch this.
Tits, bitch.
I must watch this film.
Yo.
Nice tits, bitch.
I must watch. That just tells me that there's nudity in here. I must watch this film.
I cannot show anything else because everything, especially like the line in the movie when he says gobble, gobble, motherfucker, like it'll get age restricted.
So you bring up Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving also came out, and Thanksgiving made $1 million from a $15 million budget.
Look at there.
While the Hunger Games did a soft $5 million. So a lot of people went and watched the Thanksgiving movie over Rachel Zegler.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Like that, I think that was a little bit higher than what they estimated for this film. So
yeah,
interesting. Good on you, Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I should have watched it yesterday and did it.
Are you interested in watching that? Are you gonna watch it?
I am actually. Maybe I'll go today. I don't know. I need to do something for the channel, and it's just like maybe I'll watch it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll watch it today. I saw who's our favorite movie review guy? Jeremy Johns. Is that
Jeremy
his name?
Johns, yeah.
Yeah. He did a Thanksgiving review. It was kind of funny. So
yeah,
probably won't get many views, but still it's fun to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see where we're at here. We got Just Jack Hoff for $9.99 says, "Hail, best J&J in the biz.
Hey,
Jay about to hit the 8th month sobriety, and my girl is 6 months prego. Gonna be a boy. Hope she doesn't raise too much hell like me. God bless. You guys are the best." That is awesome to hear, brother. Man. That is awesome to hear. We appreciate you. Keep us posted, man. Keep us posted.
Yeah.
Keep grinding. Tobias Nexus giving you a double today since I won't be here on Monday. I'm getting a camera shoved down my throat to look for whatever is causing my anemia. If it isn't there, I see a hematologist. Huh.
Man.
Well, Tobias, not only will me and Jay be thinking of you, Ryan will
Yeah.
be too. Ryan's a big fan of Tobias, but in all seriousness, I hope everything gets worked out, man. It's always very, very stressful situation, brother. So thanks, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
we just hope and pray that they find out what's going on and that we can get it
Absolutely.
treated before it gets any serious.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We do appreciate you, man. So we'll be thinking about you. So you got to get back here next week and let us know how the hell you're doing. All right, brother. We appreciate you. Cliff says the thumbnail for this stream perfectly sums up how Bree and Rachel are still getting roles. Makes me think there's another Weinstein in Hollywood. Archer Blades becomes a new member. Thank you. Bruce Flash says that lady's car burns up and she still didn't spill her iced coffee in the car. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, no excuses. No excuses.
That is true. That is true, Jay. The John's reverse for 1999. Thank you, Jay Saggy Orangutan Titties.
Hey.
Jay, did you play the pirate game or ChuckECheese or at ChuckECheese?
The pirate game or at ChuckECheese?
There it is. I highlighted it so you can read it.
Did you play the pirate game at ChuckECheese?
At ChuckECheese. Okay.
I don't remember. I used to go to ChuckECheese a lot.
I did too.
When I was a kid.
Too.
So
I did too.
You know what I played a lot at ChuckECheese was Dragon's Lair.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the coolest game ever. It was a cartoon,
100%.
You know? And like I thought it was, and it was expensive. So it's like all my quarters went.
Not enough people talk about Dragon's Lair video game, and that was like it really felt like you were playing a cartoon. You know what I mean? Like it was insane.
Oh man, they sell a stand-up arcade for Dragon's Lair. I was like, maybe one day, maybe if my second book does really well, I'll pick it up.
Heck yeah.
So. But hey, real quick, right while you're reading this, just to share because we brought it up, Five Nights at Freddy's movie crossed $260 million.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. The movie had a $25 million budget. It's only $8 million away from becoming the highest-grossing horror film of 2023.
Hell yeah,
that's crazy, man. So you can't say people ain't going to the theater. I mean, look at that.
And you can't say that we don't talk about good things. Like we've talked about Five Nights at Freddy's nonstop on this channel. We've talked about it nonstop, and I was so happy with it. And again, wasn't made for me. Didn't know the universe at all. Went into it, and again, it's like a 7. You know what I mean? Like it's fine,
but it's just like you said. Like they knew their fan base. They knew who they were going to cater to. You know what was cool about the film is that the robots in that movie were made from Jim Henson's studio. Nice. So it wasn't CGI. Like they actually made I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, again, again, there's just practical effects are a game changer. It can make or break something.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of there's many reasons why I'm a Christopher Nolan fan, but the fact that most of his films just lack CG or any obvious CG, it makes you connect with the film on a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just it's such a rarity in Hollywood. So with Five Nights at Freddy's, if Five Nights at Freddy's would have had CG animals in it or whatever, characters
might be a little different.
I probably would not like it. I probably would not have liked it. It was the practicality of it that really did make me connect with it, and it made you feel more kind of like enthralled in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Lord of the Re for 20 says Mario RPG Remaster out today. I broke my rule about not pre-ordering games so I could get the keychain. I'm listening to y'all while I'm at work, but it should be on my porch when I get home. It's what made me like RPGs. Yes, so Mario RPG, the remaster, is releasing today on the Nintendo Switch. I'm looking forward to it.
We have someone that will be playing that game tomorrow.
That's
on
right.
Geeks and Gamers Play.
There we go. So it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So do you want to make that announcement officially, or are you just going to tease it?
Someone will be playing that game tomorrow.
There we go. There we go. So
I believe it is Krista Nova, but
yes.
we'll like make sure. And I think she's going to start at 9 p.m.
All right, there we go. There we go. So make sure you're tuned in for that. Let's see. Tobias Nexus for another 5 says, "Hey Jeremy, what do you think of the pack leader Highwire model in Fortnite? Been seeing some very interesting art of her lately." I don't even know which one that is. I just play as Snake Eyes. So I do know that they did this whole a few people wanted me to make a video about the whole restrictions.
We actually do
skin
have a video on Geeks and
Play.
Gamers.
Yeah, Lethal made one, right?
Yeah.
A short. Yep.
It's really well done.
Yeah, Lethal's doing a really good job with the shorts over there for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Tobias. But yeah, I was going to look into it and make a video on it. I got really busy yesterday, and then I ended up finally making some videos for D-Day Cobra and for Geeks and Gamers, but I didn't get around to that one. But Lethal did a really good short on it, so shout out to him. He's doing a great job over there.
And
Jester. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying Yellow Flash is in the chat, and Yellow Flash loves Daily. I always tease him because after Daily, he makes videos on all the topics we talked about.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a while. Hey, I
respect it, man. Are you kidding me?
I've seen, dude, we all do this though. Like if we see like if Yellow Flag makes a video and I see it like that got like 100,000 views. Fuck it, I'm making a video
too. I know. Every time I get Yellow Flash's like alert goes off, I was like, "What is this? Oh, I think I can cover that one." So I watch it and see what article he uses. Hail Yellow Flash too.
Hail Yellow Flash. Hail Yellow Flash. Let's see. We got Tomac says, Jeremy, we both know that Sunset Riders got robbed on yesterday's podcast. At least it has a release on PSN and Switch. Do you ever play Sunset Riders?
I've never.
Bro, Sunset Riders. You would love it actually. Just because so it's just a 2D. It's basically Contra with cowboys.
Really?
It's like a Western Contra.
Where can you play that?
He just said it. Well, I mean, it's a Super Nintendo game, but it's re-released on PSN and Switch. It's phenomenal. Like it really is. Hang on, let me see. Pull something up here.
Yellow Flash, like I found that Shill's tweet. And I got it ready to go. The one I pulled up.
Yeah, no, Sunset Riders is excellent, bro. Right here. Yeah, it's just Contra with it's just
maybe I have played that
right here.
I have played this. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know I didn't know what it was called. Is that on Switch now?
Yeah, according
like in
to
the classic,
it is. Let's see, it's just Contra. It's just a Western Contra. It's awesome, dude.
That.
Look at this. If I can if I can get my internet to work here. There we go. Look at that, man.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I have played this. I played this with my brother.
So yeah, so I was on Side Scrollers the other day. We were talking about Super Nintendo games. It was a great episode. But yeah, Sunset Riders is fantastic.
I want them to bring back like some of the old games. Like I don't know if anybody ever played this. Like there's like a Karate Kid game. I don't know if you remember that one, dude. I played that game for hours. You got to catch the little fly in the chopsticks and cut the eye. It's just like from the movies.
I played the hell out of Kung Fu on the internet.
Yes, I played Kung Fu too, man. Oh man, I knew. Once that music hits, bro, it's like you're ready to go. So
Kung Fu was awesome.
I don't know why they can't bring back some of those. They probably will. I guess they. What is it? It's in that little set if you buy that Super Nintendo pack. For Switch. They have games in there.
Yeah, Kung Fu, like I don't know, man. I don't know what it was about that game, but it was so simple, but like the music was the best music ever.
Yeah, it was great. It was freaking great. Everyone's talking about an Alex Jones video game.
Yeah.
Play the Alex Jones game.
Everybody was sending it to me yesterday. I was so busy yesterday, so I have not looked into it. I thought it was a joke at first, so I'm going to look into it and talk about it on Cobra Cast. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, this is so good.
Great. Where's the kick?
Come on, you got it.
Yeah, there we go. I love
oh my god, I want to play this game so bad
I know. I loved it. The triple punch.
Oh my god. So good. That's just greatness right there, bro. That is greatness.
Yeah, nothing fancy, like
yeah.
Those controllers were perfect. A, B. Punch kick.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now I can't play these games, man. We got way too many buttons. I got 3 buttons up here. I don't know what that does. That's a button, apparently. I've just learned. This one does this. Got a microphone on it. Yeah, that's why. I'm not a gamer.
You're not a gamer, really?
Not even close. I like games, but you know.
All right. I don't know. I guess this is the Alex Jones video game right here. Here we go. We're gonna watch the trailer for it. I have not seen this. So here we go.
And Super Mario Brothers, and now the ultimate retro nostalgia throwback game.
No way.
New World Order Wars. They're turning the friggin' frogs game. I'll eat your ass.
No way.
Patriots can defeat globalist techniques.
We are going to defeat the globalists very bigly.
This game is mostly peaceful.
Is this real or a meme?
I'm going to lower the world's population. Oh, big deal. I'm taking you down, rapist.
Oh my
God. Download it now at AlexJonesGame.com because,
What?
as we all know, anything badass gets censored.
I could play that on Kick. Probably couldn't play that anywhere else. It's real. It's $17.76.
Yes, it
That's
is
funny.
real.
$17.76.
It is real. Oh my god.
He's
All
like
right.
over 10,000 downloads and counting.
All right. So I will work on playing that this weekend on Geeks and Gamers Play. Make sure you subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Play. All right. Make sure you
Is there a
subscribe.
2-player option? Someone can be Donald Trump and Alex. Oh,
What?
dude, you gotta find that out, man. Hold on. Let me show this. Hold on.
Bro, if you can be Trump,
There's Trump with like laser eyes.
he's probably just assisting him. He probably
Oh,
just
dude.
So, yeah, he's probably just like his
That would be awesome.
yeah.
Bro, that's gonna be you gotta play that, man.
That is fantastic. Alex Jones is the man.
Speaking of
dude.
video games, this coming Tuesday, I play on Geeks and Gamers Play. This coming Tuesday will be the return of Lawnmower Simulator. This coming Tuesday, right before Thanksgiving.
It's back.
Yeah,
It is
I got the
back.
new update. I got it down. I was practicing, and I was like, all right, we got to do this live. So,
All right, that's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty cool right there.
if anybody cares.
Let's see. Jester says, seems like I'm seeing Pedro Pascal's name popping up attached to multiple projects. I didn't know there was so much mid to go around. Yeah, I heard that. Random name says, what's stronger, Ryan's hate of Dave Filoni or Jeremy's love of Christopher Nolan? Ryan's hate for Filoni, because I'll criticize Nolan.
Yeah,
Like a lot. You know, like Man of Steel, which is a Nolan project, even though Zack Snyder directed it. Like Christopher Nolan was all over that project. Tenet, I'm not a big fan of Tenet. I'll admit that The Dark Knight Rises is not a great film, but I fucking love it. Kung Fu Hot Dog says, hail to my favorite men of culture. Hope you guys visit London in 2024, as it was a blast to have met Gary this year. Ray movie, gay lightsaber. It would be awesome if we could. That's a tall task for us, but it would be cool if we could pull something like that.
If Gary does a London trip next year, which I think he's going to try to do every 2 years, and I definitely will try to go, because I'd love to meet you, Kung Fu Hot Dog. Big fan of your channel. Just because you put fart noises in your videos makes him 100 times better than anything I normally watch. I just love it.
I saw somebody say there's no download option.
Really? I haven't clicked on the button yet.
Okay. Let's see. It's got to be that. There's no way they put that much together for it to not be real. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. It's a browser game, says Nerd Wars. It's a browser game. Okay. So you can't download it. Yeah, so it's just like Fact Blast, where you just play it directly through the browser.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty funny though.
Steven Wasick says for $9.99 says MCU fan is coping and seething in the chat. It had a hate campaign. This movie is done for. and the MCU is destroyed. The MCU. Merry Christmas to you, simp. Eat your heart out, Stephen King. I have to sneeze, Jay.
God bless you.
Okay, there we go. That was good. Joe Bob Purdue, RIP Ken Squire. Yesterday was my birthday. Ken Squire passed away. Ken Squire is a legendary NASCAR announcer. So shout out Ken Squire. I haven't followed NASCAR in forever. But back in the day when I did follow it, Ken Squire was a legend. Graham Cass says, now it all makes sense. I am a grifter-loving incel. That has been my problem. Not garbage Marvel movies. Diversity, higher heroes, and woke agendas. Hey, thank you. It does all make sense now. Black Lives or Black Blunts says, MCU fan crying in his Krista body pillow. Oh my God.
That's a funny name.
Golden Nuggets for 10 says, I'd like to thank One Piece and WWE 2K23 for providing my entertainment. F this Marvel stuff. Permission to make Geeks and Gamers wrestlers. I'm thinking Canadian Bear. Peace. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to make some, like, just show me what you got, that'd be kind of cool. Blake Barrett says, Frozen 3, Elsa becomes a black dude. Mike Hill says, Bob Iger just needs to let it go. Must play reviews. Thanks to you, I started my channel. I had a goal of 50 subs by the end of the year. I'm 2 away from 100. Let's go, and thanks for the inspiration. That is awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Desiree says, 5 Nights at Freddy's. Couch. Only Jay. Yeah. Only Jay. Let's see. The Edge says 2 weeks ago, I ran into Favreau at a coffee shop and I asked him a few things, and you guys need to hear. How can I reach out to you? It's too long to type. You can send an email to jeremy@geeksgamers.com and I will be able to check it out. Tupac's Baby Leg says, gobble, gobble, motherfucker. That one, what's the movie with the killer tire in it? What is that one? There's like a tire.
That is the worst film I've ever seen in my life. It's called Rubber.
Rubber, yes.
Yeah,
Rubber. This is good Lord, man.
The tire gets possessed by the devil and it goes on a killing spree. I think something like that.
It's amazing.
It's amazing how many people watch. Look at that. Everyone. It's amazing that many people in the chat knows exactly what we're talking about.
Horny Alf says, will Geeks and Gamers be streaming the Alex Jones video games? Got to stop them from turning the frogs gay. Yeah, I certainly will look into this for sure. So G&G play if it's gonna happen. Or it may just have to be a Rumble exclusive or a Kicking Rumble exclusive. I'm not sure. I'll have to navigate those waters. Yeah. Brian Ross says, nothing but love for you both. Keep fighting the good fight and always add some extra J&A. And I always add some extra J&As to my crispy chicken sandwich.
Hey, whatever works.
Terry Murphy says, I loved the NES Pie game. Yeah, I remember that one. Carolyn! Y'all need to play Arcade Paradise. It's an arcade sim where you can play all the games with it. What's up with that? Yeah,
is that online?
We need to get Carolyn on here one of these days. Carolyn,
yeah,
awesome. Shout out to her and the Rippaverse and all of their success. Jay's already looking into it. Carolyn, she plays Party Animals with us. She's good. Filthy Robot says, have you guys played Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis back in the day? Briefly, I didn't play it that much because, like I said yesterday,
I didn't have a Sega.
I got the Genesis first, and I played a lot of sports games on it, like Joe Montana Sports Talk Football, which was amazing. But eventually, I migrated over to the Super Nintendo. Let's see. SeaWorld Video says, hey guys, why don't y'all go to SeaWorld Christmas tonight after the movie? Check out the event food, have the bison burger, and make a park hopping vid.
So well, hey, SeaWorld Videos. We plan on going to SeaWorld when we have a special guest here in town that you probably know who in pretty soon. She'll be here. So we wanted to do the SeaWorld is like it's probably my favorite theme park Christmas events. They always do such a great job. It's because they got the classic Christmas town with Bumble and Rudolph and all those people walking around. So, and then they like, crazy enough, they actually tell the story of Jesus, like in a certain area, not like throughout the whole park, but you can go there and watch the story of the birth of Jesus, which is it was interesting that a theme park would do that. And because there was a time where we couldn't even say Merry Christmas in this land, but we took that back.
Yep. Let's see here. Where we at? Japanese Demon says everyone remembers Mortal Kombat for its violence, but everyone forgets Narc. I remember Narc. Sideways Stan says Lawnmower Stimulator. Bowser's Fury says, isn't number 7 a bit high for Mario World? Get the hell out of here. Stuttering Craig, back in the day, 10 years ago, made a top 10 and put Super Mario World at number 7. 7. It is easily number 1. I don't even think I'd accept number 2 on the Super Nintendo, unless you want to say Mario Kart. No, there's 2 games that I would. Okay, there's 3 games. I guess I could accept. I would accept A Link to the Past being ranked ahead of it. I would accept Super Metroid, and I would accept Chrono Trigger. That's it. Those are the only games on the Super Nintendo that would rank ahead of Mario World. That's it. Right, Jay?
Agreed.
Let's see. Alam John says, why the fuck is anyone watching this stream when Mario RPG just came out? I mean, that's respectable. Oh my God. Now the chat's reminding me. Yeah, I forgot Turtles in Time there too. There's so many good games in the Super Nintendo, dude. Super Nintendo is the greatest system ever made. Taker says, you guys see the Marvel pitch meeting yet? Not yet. I did see it hit my feed though. All right, Jay, we got to talk about the Hunger Games. Hunger Games is releasing this weekend. Box office ain't looking great. Let the Hunger Games U.S. box office begin. And right now, it hit 5.8 million on Thursday previews, a far cry below Mockingjay 2's $16 million. $16 million back in 2015. Also lower than the Marvels. On Thursday. Oh my goodness. Now, to be clear, this movie does have a $100 million production budget reportedly. I know Ryan has said that he thinks it's probably a little more than that for sure, but this is what's being reported, $100 million production budget. That's what we know. This is another disaster. Again, Rachel Zegler, Brie Larson. It's just a combination of 2 very, very unlikable people on projects that seriously do not care about the fans whatsoever. What do you make of all this, Jay?
Nobody cares about this film. And you want to know why nobody cares about this film? Is because can someone please tell me, is this legit a screenshot from the film? Why is Eminem in this movie? Why would you put someone in this film that looks just like Eminem?
I think Steph can confirm if she wants to pop in here.
Like, it is? She says, yes, it is. Why the freak would you have someone that looks like Eminem with Rachel Zegler? That alone, I could see this right now. I mean, look, they got it down to a T. The blue eyes, blonde hair, white t-shirt. Like, is he about to bust in song and sing the real Slim Shady, Please Stand Up? I mean, I just like...
I got to give him credit, Jay. I got to give him credit, though. Because not only did they went as far as to even making him more feminine looking, which is what Eminem has looked like the last few years as well. Yeah. So they went all out. They made him look like Feminem.
Yeah.
Which is
what the TDS become. Eminem right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think. I was like, did not one person say, if we go this route, he's going to look like a rapper that's out there, right? No one remembers him. Like, I think the young kids, they don't know him. It's the older kids that like Eminem. So they won't know who it is. Dude, you've got to put all that stuff into the equation. I'm sorry. This is the spitting image of him in this music video. I'm the real Slim Shady. I'm just saying.
This is awful. Oh
I'm just saying, awful. Like, why would you put that in your film?
By the way, quick programming note. We're going to continue to talk about this.
Keeps calling me a retard in the chat.
Is
He
it
says, "I
Ryan?
love you, but you're still a retard."
Is it Ryan?
No, and maybe
Okay.
it is Ryan. Like the whole time he's in
Oh,
there.
Lord of the Rings nerd. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a big fan of ours.
that's great. I
I'll
love you
be
too,
on
man.
I'll be on with the quartering today. So on Rumble and YouTube. So if you guys have not went over there and gotten ready, that's going to be a great discussion. So me and Jeremy are going to discuss all things Brie Larson, Marvel. I'll be rocking my MAGA hoodie. So yeah, I'm probably going to talk Trump over there. We're going to talk everything. We're going to talk about a lot of different topics. I don't think I've ever been on with the quartering maybe like in passing, like we've been on streams. Like I know we've been on streams together. We've been on many streams together, but I mean like a one-on-one conversation. I don't think me and Quartering's ever had a one-on-one conversation.
I was on with the quartering one time, and he had a little too much to drink, and he decided to go live. And I was in the chat, and he just randomly sends me a link with me and Sydney Watson, and we went for like 2 hours. It was quite funny. So
I remember that. I actually remember that.
Yeah. It was like he didn't say anything, terrible, but you could tell he was just having a great day.
Yeah. Back to the real quick so we can follow up on this or close this out. So the Hunger Games right now, it will be interesting to see what actually ends up making less money overall, whether it's the Marvels or the Hunger Games. Regardless of that, I mean, the Marvels will be the bigger loss because of the production budget. Because honestly, like, yeah, if the Marvels had $100 million production budget, it would still be bad. It would still be in bad shape, but it wouldn't be like this catastrophic failure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I think the Hunger Games, did it say what the budget? I think the budget is around
$100 million.
Yeah,
$100 million reported.
So the impact won't be as bad as the Marvels needing to make $700 million to break even.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is rough though, man. This is rough. So
but if it's doing less, then we're talking, man, unless it does really well overseas, it'll be in the lost money department as well. So because all these movies that it named, except for Sonic 2, I think, didn't really, like Morbius, they lost money. Shazam, I don't know about Detective Pikachu. I never saw that film.
Yeah.
Creed 3 actually did quite well, I thought. For its budget, for what because I didn't think the budget was that much.
I don't think any of these budgets were that big, except for obviously the Marvels. Maybe Shazam probably.
Yeah,
had a
maybe
big
Shazam.
Budget. I'd have to look and see, but a 40 million to 45 million 3-day opening could be in the cards.
So if
would
this
be
loses,
the lowest for the franchise ever by a mile.
Yeah, and if this loses money, this is 3 films that Rachel Zegler has been in that has not done well in the box office. Shazam, Shazam. She was in that musical. I forgot the name of that. And then this one, and then she's got Snow White coming.
Yep.
So,
yeah, she's looking to be she's box office poison essentially is what we're seeing right now. Steiner Math says MCU fan looks like I'm gonna win our bet. Shouldn't have bet me that the Marvels would make 580 million. Your milestone chat written by me will be legendary. That's a bad bet. That's a really bad bet. G-Man says the Alex Jones board game is like Monopoly, but every square says it go directly to jail. I guess you're not a fan of Alex Jones. I don't know. We love Alex Jones. I do anyway.
I think he's quite entertaining.
Alex Jones is a fucking man. Roland News says, please tell me y'all have seen Kung Pao. Yes.
I love Kung Pao.
Absolutely. Shadow Saying says, it's insane how many flops we got this year. Someone definitely needs to make a list. But hey, we got Opla and a few other gems as well. Also, MCU fan.
We had some flops, but we also had some big blockbusters that came through this year. The Mario movie, Barbie, Oppenheimer. It isn't like people aren't going to the films, like to the cinema. It's just like they're choosing not to go to see certain films.
Right. Shadow Saying says, imagine if we lived in the timeline that had the OG pandemic Battlefront 3 release. It haunts me knowing we were so close to greatness and MCU fan. And Roland News says, will the real Slim Shady please stand up to the patriarchy? Japanese Demon says, I have a feeling that there's a new video game crash coming, like what happened with Atari. Probable trigger will be GTA 6. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. But time will tell. Time will tell. Steiner Man says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Krista. Andy Plays Games says, anyone ever heard of the movie called Teeth? LOL.
No, I have not.
I have not heard of that one. Peter says, let's see. Garambe says, the teen dystopia is the worst worst genre of all fiction. Change my mind. I'm not here to change your mind on that one. Taker says, Hunger Games, the Ballad of Zegler and Slim Shadys. Zeglers and Slim Shadys. Stephen Wasik, MCU fan, cannot stop doing MCU fan things. Will Smith is straight, and Rachel Zegler does not come from the promised land of benign what is that? Besieged by Hamas. Sorry, besieged by Hamas. Stephen Wasik is crushing MCU fan. Stephen Wasik is crushing him. And Dom H dropped 5 more gifted memberships.
Thank you.
And we are at the end. So again, let me show you guys what the quartering is done. All right. Let me show you guys what the quartering is done. The quartering has decided that this is his thumbnail today. Okay. Which, I mean, listen, I respect it. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Right here. So we'll be on Rumble and YouTube, but right there. Look at this. So if you guys don't know, like me and him have made, I think, the most Brie Larson videos. I don't know if I think that he's probably ahead of me. He's definitely made more money off of Brie, but I've probably made more Brie videos. But either way, let's see those 199s over in the chat. I'm looking forward to talking to the quartering. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's about it. So Jay, what do you have going on today?
We've got a 50 from Raider.
What? Raider
Just came in.
51.99 from Raider. Look at Raider dropping a bomb. That's what's up right there. Thank you, Raider.
I'll see Raider later on today.
Yes.
Gonna go hang out with him for a little bit.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
I have not seen Birdemic. Have you?
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. No. And in the private chat, they said there's some Rumble rants in there that you might have missed.
Really?
From before the stream started.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking now. I got Rumble pulled up. I see you, Rumble. We got 366 people watching on Rumble. Vault 95 says, hey, Jeremy and Jay, it's Pizza Friday. Have $1. Hey, man, I'm all about some pizza.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm all about some pizza. And then we've got Roscoe for $1 says, Breets. Fuck that. Y'all ain't bringing that bullshit into this. Oh, Roscoe says, Jeremy hasn't seen your Brie feet video. You got to show him, man. That I probably can do that. I'll have to see if I can find it, though. I'd have to put it on my computer. So, all right. And with that said, go show the quartering some love. I'll be over there in less than an hour. I hope you guys have a great day. Jay, tell them where they can find you.
Drunk 3PO.
There we go. Drunk 3PO. All right, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.